Great. Oh, you guys started early this morning, eh? Getting into that funny stuff already, huh? Falling over. Was sitting nice. So excuse me while I straighten you back up again there. Maybe I gotta get this dragon to stop drinking so early in the morning. Right? Think it's gonna stay there now? Right? My hair's still straight. I got to go out this weekend. It was so nice. Dancing. Celebrating. Sending love. I still don't know if I was supposed to know what was going on this weekend because the people that knew never told me. Never mentioned it at all. So it made me think that, I don't know. Maybe I wasn't supposed to be there anyway. Really wanted to. It's okay. Sending out love and light, love and light, love and light to that amazing being, Andrew Robert Charles Carr. I love you very much. I'm here whenever you need me. And I know you don't really need me. Whenever you want. Whenever you want to big mama bear hug. It's always here for you. So, it was a fun weekend. I had 2 baths, but didn't wash my hair. So I was going to go out with just a hanky on my head. And treat my beautiful friends. Did this. I still need to wash it, but yeah. Beautiful beings. I am so blessed with the beautiful sisters I have. You're amazing. And I know they love me because even they don't always even though they don't always agree, right? They have always been there for me. In the ways that I've needed it most, right? Just to have that understanding and to see me and to see how hard I try and how hard I work. And that's that validation. Thank you. Thank you, all my beautiful soul sisters. You're amazing. And there's no words to describe how much I appreciate and I'm so grateful and feel so blessed to have you. Thank you. Yeah, it's Monday. The children had a weekend away. Beautiful. Because they need that. You know, that is just challenges getting back into the routine that, hey, well, we've been trying to do routine for many years. That has just not been working out. I feel like everything I do gets undone and it's so hard for me to do it. And so easy for them to just undo it, right? Hey, that's life with kids though, right? It's already a challenge. It's already a challenge. And it's okay. It's always okay. It's learning, living, loving, right? I'm just looking at that mic. I put it up there, but it looks like it's facing up to the ceiling. Maybe it'll just pick up any additional messages that the guides want to add in. So let's call in all of our directions. Oh, another amazing thing though happened this week. I'm full of spirits, full of spirit. Just love it, love it, love it, love it. And the beautiful, amazing sister and I, well, yeah, some of my cards got mixed up from the reading. I did do a little smudge on it though, it's alright. That's okay. Yeah. My BBS, beautiful bestest soul sister. Yeah, we got to work together today in our elements. Not today, over this weekend in our elements. Calling in ancestors, banging a drum. Oh yeah! Did our witchy women's free? Hey, there's a witch in all of us. There is, right? And what is that? Don't be afraid. Labels, 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 right? Just gives us more understanding and there's nothing to fear, right? There is nothing. Absolutely nothing to fear. Except fear itself. Ooh. Swinging? Yeah, did you guess it already? Yeah, swinging. All right. We call in the east the path of illumination, the fire. There we go. Men. And then the south, place of the inner child, or the child. Emotions, the water. The west is the place of the woman, introspection, the earth. Then up in the north is our wisdom years, the air. And we have our mental, emotional, physical, spiritual, right? Balance out your quadrants. On this earth walk, we walk from the south, from childhood up to adulthood, right? In the sweat lodge, we purify. We come in pure. We come in pure. Through those waters, we're purified. When we leave, we go through waters and purified again. So we come in a pure being, and we move up and gathering our wisdom up into the north, and we create that expansion in ourselves. So as we get to know ourselves, we can expand more. Which is what the Creator is doing through us anyway, getting to know itself, expanding itself more and more. As we do that, we're doing it for the Creator too. The source, whatever you call it, tomato tomatoes. And then, of course, the red road, here we go, it's that fear, right? We illuminate, we see that our fears and how we call our fears into us. See, Rabbit was so afraid of Eagle, he goes out yelling at Eagle, though Eagle hasn't noticed him. I'm not afraid of you, Eagle. And then Eagle hears him, and he's really hungry because he's out looking for his lunch, come down and eat the rabbit, right? Meanwhile, if Rabbit didn't scream out to Eagle, Eagle would not have noticed, right? We can validate our fears, but we don't need to shout it out, right? Okay? So that's how we can call our fears. So from Blue Road, from east to west as the sun, and in the west is the introspection, the snake, and we can transmute those poisons as we go inside, and we see that we've called these fears into ourselves, right? We can transmute those fears, turn them into something else, right? Come to work for us. Get in front of that fear the fear, do it anyway, right? That's where bravery came out of, and courage, right? There'd be no need for bravery or courage if we were not at first afraid. Fear is a defense thing, right? It gets us to safety if we need to, right? So it is not a bad thing. Again, it's the labels that we give it. Above, below, and within. Okay. We'll spread them out here. I move my boots. Get me some room. Spread them out, spread them out. Oh my goodness. Oh, my body loved that dancing. I didn't get such a dance hungover. I was not hungover from the dancing, which I used to get a lot. But I'm thinking that was a lot of the stress. There's a lot of stress in my life now, but it's different now. You know? Oh, it took much more of a toll on me, even just last year. There was a lot more stress. Now there's less, even though kind of more on my own right now, physically. But it's okay. Today, put on that cone. All the relations are here and with us. You call in your supports, whatever you need. Right? We surround ourselves with love and light. Not just that white light, golden light. That's called the Christ consciousness light, or whatever you want to, the original light, that golden. Look at that light that comes off the sun. It's not just white, it's like a golden. But that also contains all the colors and all the spectrums, right? So we call that in, whatever that is for you, whirling rainbows of peace around any situation that's bothering you. I find that one helps for me a lot. Circling any situation or anyone with that whirling rainbow of peace, right? Okay. So today, let's focus. Today is the, oh my goodness, double numbers, 42, 42. It's the hour of power. Is that rebirth, that hour of power as we give birth to ourselves. Enjoy, right? Out of that suffering, okay? Our soldiers fought so that we could have this freedom, so that we need not suffer no more. So let's not let their lives have been given in vain, okay? We can celebrate each one and honor their lives by living ours to the fullest. Free. Because they fought for that. for us in that time that we needed to fight for our freedom and fight for peace. Now it's time to shine that light, right? Being reborn into joy. The world has experienced enough suffering. I think there's enough out there that we can learn from it. We don't need to keep repeating it and repeating it. It's time to end the cycles, right? We're spiraling up and out of that. We can always look down to see, but do we want to keep spiraling down, right? Is it worth the risk to see if we'll explode ourselves? Is it worth the risk to keep on with this suffering, to keep going down this same path? Okay? What's helping? What's hurting? Release and be reborn into what helps, into who you truly and fully are. Right? Sometimes it can be scary. We don't need to call in fears about it. There's nothing to be afraid of, but we can acknowledge, yeah, that is a little scary because I don't know what to expect, right? But if we keep looking, the worst is behind us, right? It takes that collective conscious. We all need to keep focused and do that begin within work to bring that peace on earth, because there is peace on earth. It all begins within. And the earth is getting more and more peaceful, depending on where you look, right? So we can help shift that consciousness of all, staying in that joy in ourselves, rebirthing ourselves in a ritual of joy. And every day, finding a moment to feel fully, wholly, who you truly are, and to tap into that joy inside you, because it's always there. So now, male and female sides. And there we go. There we go. Okay. Man. The intentions. What are we intending, right? As we're taking those actions, what are we intending in these actions? What are we intending to make and weave in these actions? Spider keeps coming up. What is it? What is it? Are we still getting tangled in our webs? Have we taught our young how to weave their own webs? To catch their food? How to release their food? How to keep it clean so the new stuff can come in? What are you catching in your web? Has something come to fruition that you haven't seen? Something you intended to make happen? Are you taking those actions to fulfill that in the intentions of love, in the highest and best interest of all? What is your intentions? And do you talk about it or do you show, right? Are we all talk, telling the tales, but not actually doing the work to weave that web, right? Oh, I'm going to make such a great web. It's going to catch me this. It's going to be like that and blah, blah, blah. But you don't take the steps to make that web. You're not going to catch your food, right? You're not going to catch your dreams. We need to create that. We need to create that for ourselves. What's the intention? Fill it with love. The intention of that web to catch all those loving vibes coming for us, to nourish our soul with that love that's out there. And then to spread it out, right? To get our fill and to share with others. Spread around. And the woman energy is to get in touch with what brings you passion, what sets you on fire. That's the way to tell what our purpose is, what we're here to do, what brings us joy. Have that passion. You know, we can schedule time in, but sometimes it works best with the spontaneity, you know. Spontaneously just start dancing and enjoying and celebrating yourself. So we are going through that transformation. All right, we had the transmutation in the snake, which was a 6. Here's the 9, the butterfly, the transformation. Where are you in your transformation? Right? Learning what brings you that passion. We already know. But sometimes we feel silly for the things that we like because, hey, we haven't really met all the ones that like that too. And maybe some might think that's strange. But if we get out there and start doing it more and pursuing it, we'll meet. And those people that have similar interests will be drawn to us. And then we don't feel so weird when we find people that like the same things that we do, right? Because we feel out of place when we're around people that maybe not like the same, but, you know, or maybe we're interested, that they're interested in something else, but they're not really showing the same interests, right? That making sense to you? Like you surround yourself with those you like to be like. Surround yourself with people on how you already see yourself. Or how Okay, because sometimes we don't see ourselves in the best light. Okay, so how you would see yourself if you were living in your best light, right? Surround yourself with those people, and naturally that just brings that out of you. Right? Children learn what they live. Well, we tend to do that too. We just sink into what we're living, right? Learn to live that way instead of shifting it for ourselves. And we can. And as we shift for ourselves, we're helping others and giving them permission to do that as well. Transform into that highest, greatest version of yourself and share that joy in your passion. What is your passion? What did you always want to be when you grow up? Are you doing that now? What was your intention for when you grow up? Are you following through with your intentions? Right? Are you checking in with your intentions? Does these line up with my intentions? Is this going to help me in my transformation, or is this going to hold my transformation back? Right? Am I transforming from the passion that I feel, or because I think I need to? Right? The only thing constant is change, right? And if we're unwilling to change, well, everything shifts around us, and that way you have to, right? But we're all the same. Stay in touch with that inside you, you beautiful, amazing beings. Okay? And you have a wonderful and beautiful day. Much, much love and biggest heart hugs coming at you. Thank you for being you. This world needs you. Your unique vibe and energy. Fingerprints of our Creator. We are made in the likeness to be reborn with that knowledge, that truth in you. And never forget it again. Remember, stop the fighting. When we stop the fighting inside, I think that's naturally going to stop the fighting on the outside. But we each got to do our own part to fix this struggle between our heads and our hearts. Love you. Thank you for being you. Peace. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. Any questions? Fire away. Yeah. Swinger. Peace. Love you. Big witch. I see you. My light is your light. Your light is mine. Shine your light bright in everything you do. This world needs you. Shine, shine, shine in everything you do. Peace.